don't work, I don't do anything, he's the breadwinner of the house. If he goes to court or to jail, I'm done. Like, I won't provide for the family.
So you didn't press any charges?
Wakaniachia contacts, wakaniambia if anything happens, you have to call here. If you need to see a psychologist, you need to call this number. Wakaniachia contacts. They gave me referrals. They told me if anything happens from the strangling, go to the doctor tomorrow or something, and you can call us anytime. Wakaenda. Then your time, it wasn't long before akapata hiyo transfer ya kwenda US. But transfer kwenda US, we already started fighting. Nakwambia because ujue tulikuwa tushaanza kupigana. So tunataka kwenda US, we haven't solved our stuff here. Kumekuwa na incident ambayo amenitandika tena. Hiyo incident mimi nikakuwa na makosa because I couldn't
so remember that came on you.
Remember that part. Yeah, remember that.
Everything is on public record, so don't worry about it. Everything is on public
remember
record.
That part. Remember that part. So and then that is my mistake. So when I talked to this lady akaniambia, oh, you did wrong here, ndio umefanya makosa, but yeye kupata anawea sasa ulikuwa na hata angekusukuma ungekuwa kwa hiyo chakula ulikuwa unapika, unaelewa, because I was cooking. Kumbuka, me, I'm only telling one woman that I feel I trust. One lady that I feel I trust. I'm telling one person na kila saa hizi vitu tunafanyika na mcall. I feel like she gives me good advice. Hata kuna siku nilikuwa nataka kutoka kwa marriage akaniambia umezaa tu. The only thing I never told her was this rep thing. This thing, every time I come from hospital, kulala na mimi na nimetoka kufanya operation.
But yeah.
That's the only thing I never told my friend because I was embarrassed. She's a woman. She has no kids. And she's
white, black? Is she white or black?
She's Kenyan. She's also married to a white guy. And I thought she would relate more because she's been here long enough. She's a social worker. She's worked with immigrants. She's worked with so many, she's worked with so many.
Yeah.
This is why my trust to tell her all this, just for advice, just someone to talk to. That's why I told this lady here, you need someone to talk to. When I talked to her, I felt better. Even if she doesn't do anything, she just listen. Even though I'm talking to you right now, you don't need to do anything. You just want someone you talk to and listen. You just feel like you get it out of your chest. So this was the woman. This is the friend of mine I used to tell. And he used to hate her. He hated her. He called her names. But because she's the only one who couldn't stomach what he was doing. He could tell, she could tell him off. So we could stay there. We decided to go to US. He told the mother to beg me. I hadn't said no. I've always wanted to go to US. Even before I went to Australia, I still wanted to go to US. Even right now, I'm going to US. I still want to come back to US. Because what I thought I would get in US, I saw it. I just didn't get up. So
yeah.
So we went to US, and he knows I always wanted to go to US, but he said, "Oh, I didn't know how you'll take it." He acted up like every other MZUNGU acts. Like I told my wife, and she refused. I don't refuse anything. He knows I never refuse anything because even if I refuse, he wants to do it. He'll still do it. He's always
he was playing high-profile narcissist, man. High-profile narcissist. I'm gonna keep on saying that.
She will refuse. I never refuse anything. I'm very outgoing, by the way. I like outdoors, but because of this man, I stayed indoors. I'm an outdoor person. When I was in Kenya, I never stayed in one place. This is why I worked in Mombasa, I worked in Masai Mara, went to work in Tanzania. Like I went all over. Whenever I feel like going, I did.
Yeah. Not
for anything, because I just want to know what other people are doing in another section of the world,
That's right.
Yeah. So when he said,
so you move over to US, and he's coming up with all these excuses.
So we say yes, and then he says, "Sell your car." And I say, "No, I want to keep my car." My car was new. Like that was the only gift he's ever bought me that I felt I appreciated it. To say, "Sell your car." I want to leave my car. And listen to these ladies. Listen to this one. So I want to leave my car because he said we're only going for 2 years. 2 years I can still come. But he insisted to sell my car because he knew we were not going to go there for 2 years.
What model was it? You remember?
I can't remember. It was 2019. 2018 was a little cute BMW thing. I don't know. Mercedes. Was a mini. It was an SUV, a mini SUV.
A mini coupe.
I don't even want to remember.
Yeah, it's a mini coupe. Yeah, okay, it's a mini coupe. The Mercedes, the 2 doors.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
So it was the same size as the X5, the same size as a BMW X5.
Yeah.
So I stayed there. I decided to sell. I want to get the same because I like that so much. And we sell it so quick that my car was 103,000. We only sell it for 98. Still okay. If I put it in if I put it in a fixed deposit account, it can make its own profit. Okay, that's how I'm.
Yeah.
So I open an account. We leave a car with a friend. A friend, I think, is our friend now, his friend. So you guys, these men telling you their friends are your friends, they're lying. Their friends remain their friends. Remember that. So the friend sells, and I left my details with the friend. The friend puts the money in his account.
Not on your account.
Not on my account. And then he said, let's try if this will work when we are here in America. So he put $1,000 in my account. And that's it.
God damn.
So I talked about that money and I stopped saying, I said, you know, money, I can make it. I'm not disabled. I really am not disabled. So I can make money. My brain's still working. So tunaenda, yeye akauza yake, akachukua pesa akaeka. Hiyo ni pesa tunatengeneza. He had another house in a place called Ballarat. We went to sell that house. He said, because I bought when you're not here, I'm going to keep the house. And he kept the money. He says, I'm going to pay our house half, and then the rest I give a few in my the mother's house, which is still our house. And then he does that, and our mortgage goes down from 590 to 98. But right now, I'm telling you, the mortgage is up to 371. How? I don't know.
Because the market, the market appreciates, the mortgage markets appreciate.
No, we had paid.
Oh, you paid?
House while we're in US, somebody's renting and paying mortgage.
Yeah.
So how does it go back to 371? I don't know. No one wants to find out, but it doesn't matter. That's material. I'm not. We have our 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
The whole plane is sober. Our plane. I beg your pardon?
Which state did you come to? Which state did you go to?
We came to PA, Pennsylvania.
Okay, Pennsylvania.
So we go to US. With 3 kids on the plane. This man is touching nothing. I look like a maid on the plane. 2 parents with 3 kids. We cannot manage our kids.
Nah.
This plane, 24-hour plane, ndio tufike Texas. Ndio tushuke Texas. And this time, he's seen long, tall men on the plane, because he's not too tall, as I keep saying this.
Oh, shots fired! And shots fired!
Na our little cube yenye tumechukuliwa ya ndege, penye tumekaa, everyone's saying, you're a good mother, blah, blah, blah. People complimenting something. And I have an accent, so I'll be talking to the kids with an accent. My kids have an accent, and these people have their own accent. So people will be complimenting, even though wanasumbua. Strangers will help me with the kids. The father is sitting there. And then when strangers help with the kids, he said I was flirting on the plane.
I mean, what kind of a narcissist is this, man? Okay, go ahead.
This is just one of the tortures on the plane when I'm traveling with him, without kids. I've gone to Dubai. We in Dubai. Natoka yeye anarudi Australia. Mimi tumemaliza trip yetu Dubai. Mimi nakuja Kenya. Because siwezi kuja Dubai na nisikuja Kenya. You could see me. I would really want somebody to get me that portrait. Hiyo video ya Dubai nikiwa airport vile he screamed at everyone and called me black in Dubai. And it's not like I was on.
When was this?
That was 2018 in July.
So are you saying your own husband embarrassing you at the airport?
At the airport, and I have a baby. Paka watu wanamuuliza, why can't you wait? The baby is crying. Mtoto amenitapikia. He's screaming because of trolley. Hiyo inatwaje ile trolley inatwaje ya watoto so we came with the trolley in Kenya.
Yeah, the trolley, yeah.
The stroller, yeah. So I'm telling him, go back with the stroller because they're going to charge him the stroller. If you don't want to, just leave it. Mtu atachukua. So yeah, and it's not like hata kuchukua stroller kupata Kenya hapa hivi. You can find any Kenyan mwenye akona stroller aweki. We always give each other. You understand? Because you don't use it the whole year. Mtoto akishatembea, that's it. Yeah, so
this is crazy.
I was embarrassed Dubai. I've never been embarrassed in my whole life kwa airport kama your time, but I still have to smile and act normal and go to my plane and travel home. So this is him just trying to give me a bad send off. So nikifika home niko sad, and mkishakosana hivyo he's gonna cut off some of the cards so I cannot have access to money. So you guys when mkitoka nyumbani mnaacha accounts zenyu. So this is one thing I did. This is the only thing I've done since nimekuwa huku. I did not close my accounts in Kenya. So his aim was nikifika Kenya sitakuwa na pesa naanza kumpigia simu kila siku akinitukana. Every time you call, give me money, he's screaming at you. And he'll scream at you. Hata mzungu anakuambia pesa za zimei kwa mti. I'm not a tree. I don't grow money.
And the guy is making, let's say, like the guy is making 50 million shillings a year. Money does not grow on tree.
Yeah. So
and this is his family, and this is he got 3 kids. But anyway, hey, my sister, let's go. So you're in the US. You get to Texas. Crazy.
But the good thing with my trip was the people were so nice on the plane. Everybody, any plane we went to was okay. The hotel we stayed at in Philadelphia, one of the best hotels I've ever stayed in my life, is in Philadelphia. They set up the room and they know you have kids. You don't unpack your toys. They have toys for the kids. Everything was set up, so ilikuwa easy for me. Ndio kesho yake tukatoka. It's snowing. He's hired a car instead of hiring a driver because he doesn't not even know how to drive in snow. So we are in a one car. This man is driving on the road, going, kuna black ice, hata juu black ice, hata mimi sijui black ice nini that time. We're just sliding on the road tukienda. Na tuko na watoto. So we have to stop somewhere. Tukastop somewhere. Nikamwambia na kwa hii gas station, call any taxi. Nimeona Philadelphia taxi ni kubwa. Just call 2. So that's what we did. Ndio tukafika penye tunaenda. It was a 15 minutes drive, but we don't know. We've never driven in US before. But this short, sometimes they want to show their muscles.
That's right, flexing. Again, HPN, a high-profile narcissist.
Yep.
This is another level, man.
So tumefika Philadelphia, tumeanza control imeanzia tuko hotel. Control ilikuwa kwa ndege, nimeacha control kwa ndege, nimeenda kwa hoteli. As much as I try to be nice and cute, still the same thing. Tunafika, we arrive where we are in the house. The house so big. Bigger than the house I had in Australia. So even has a basement because Australia tuna basements. It has a basement. So it's a very good house, big, but I'm imagining now, I've been complaining in Australia. Now this is even bigger.
Bigger. Well, again, welcome to America.
It's still the same thing. I tried. It took me 1 month to get my timing very well. But we had somebody to welcome. It was a good thing. Tulikuwa na mtu anatuonyesha places. But I think all these people were staged. According to so we started looking for cars. He bought his. I took mine on lease. Through his company. Nikachukua yangu kwa lease. I can't drive because it's snowing. So sijakuwa na practice ya kudrive. So I decided to call Uber all the time. I want to take kids to school when he's gone. So I used Uber for almost 1 month. Then I found one of the Uber drivers. He was Jamaican. He seemed nice and patient. So nikienda kwa mall kushop and hut kila saa. So I took him. Yeah. So I took his number. Nikamwambia, you'll be coming this time to pick me. So I don't have to take Uber all the time. Agree on time. Anakuja napata niko ready time to drop watoto shuleni because I don't drive, so I have to pass by supermarket and chukue vitu. I have to do everything in the morning na
the house chores and everything. Yes.
Yeah, I have to
with the Jamaican Uber driver. And let me actually now make a bright guess before I even continue. The HPN, the high profile narcissist, will say, now you fucking the Jamaican guy.
Yes. So every time, he didn't say it directly, but he could call him to call. So I told him he can take you because I liked him. He was patient. He was polite. He was even older. He was old enough to be even my father. But this man still said, oh, you like Claire? He would go somewhere and say to his friends that I like Al. His name was Al. Oh, she likes Al. We're just going to be using Al. But he said it in a way that shows something. Even Al said, I think your husband's acting different.
Like,
I don't want.
He's insinuating that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. So I just told him, I told him the story about Al had told us the story about his daughter. The daughter has some, I don't know if it's sickle cell or something. So she's always sick, but she's managed to go to school, do social work degree. So this is why I like the guy, because, you know, he's somebody who knows, who understands. He's the only one working, because the wife has to stay home and look after the sick kid. He's always sick. She's always sick. So this is his own job, his only job. So that's why I said to him, why can't you just give him a job in your company so he can be taking people come from Australia? He'd be the chauffeur for them, which he did. But eventually at the end of the time, he said I was going out with the guy. It didn't bother me because I didn't do it. And every time he was suspecting I had somebody, every time I was suspecting I had somebody, he's the one who was having somebody. And I'll tell you why. Yeah. And I'll tell you why towards the end. So I sit there, I talk to his people. He brings people every time, every week, every day. You have visitors. I'm cooking. I'm serving wine. I don't have a private life. I'm a maid in my own house.
Oh my, you got you.
I had no private life. I don't want that life anymore. I'd rather stay.
Davy, but this was something which he strategically put in that position by making you, hypothetically speaking, a slave in your own marriage. I'm the breadwinner. I'm making the bread. I'm the one who's providing for this family. You do this, and you play by my rules. Do you feel that? Is that right?
Remember, we still have nannies. I still have a nanny.
And you have a nanny?
I still have a nanny. I still have a nanny. Even here, I had a nanny. I still have a nanny. There's one nanny here, and this is why I'm happy my case has come to Australia, because I can talk about that. She can come and be my witness. She left work because of how he was treating me. She said, I cannot work for you because he's treating you like shit.
Oh my God. By the way, let me, she could just come up here and say hi, it's fine. Yeah. So you have...
I won't say here in Australia, but this one particularly I won't say the name, but she stopped.
You had 3 nannies in the same house working at the same time? Hey, I need to get a cup of coffee. Okay.
So one of them, because of that. So in US we had a Black American nanny. It wasn't a nanny, it was a cleaner. We took her over from the people who owned the house. We are renting that. So they gave us this lady called Carla. Carla was good, but Carla, you know, most American, you know, most Black American women like flirting. So she was flirting with him all the time, but I was just watching because I know he does not like fat women, but it's a lie. That's me thinking. He made me think like that. Yeah, and I'll tell you, because after I left the house, the first woman was a fat Black American woman.
Can I blow the trumpet on their behalf? Let me blow the trumpet.
Anyway, so
wait, you say, hey, you say after you left the house, he smashed up the Black American woman.
Yeah, this woman. Me, my neighbor is the one who's been telling me this stuff. I tried not to remember my past. I stayed there. So this is when I'm going to be very intense. My American story is very intense.
Let's go. Yeah, let's talk about this American story. It's gonna be, folks. It's gonna be a long night, like I tell people here.
So September, I can never forget, September 21st of 2020. It's all happened. So on the previous day, we had an argument as usual on weekends. So we can be mad and he can go out there and enjoy his time while I'm mad at home, okay? So tumegombana, ametoka kama amekasirika, amejifanya amekasirika, ame drive off. And I told him I know you're never driving off to somewhere. You're always going somewhere particularly. You're not mad at me. You're going somewhere. I told him. I started now telling him, and this made him mad because I said the truth. And he knows I know the truth. When they wanted to employ people in their car,